Yo. Uh-huh. Well, it appears I may be having some very strange issues with my recording software, but it looks like everything is okay. It's something new every time, I swear. It's something new every time. Welcome. Good morning and wow to the stream. Good morning, Ribby, for kicking things off with a yo. Good morning, Elviler. No, just in time. Just in time. I'm trying a couple of things out, which of course makes everybody suffer a little bit. I'm going to call this the last stream where I use a green screen. There's issues with chroma key and my lighting situation and all that, but I'd really like to get rid of my green screen for a little while, pack it away, show off my board games in the background and stuff. Something like that. Something fancy like that would be fun. And get rid of all these little graphical glitches and stuff. Hi guys, welcome. I'm going to play some HeroQuest in Larch Brick's isometric app. We're going to play till I get done with Quest 7, however long that takes. I'm Ash. I run a mixed gaming channel. Probably no new people here, but if there are any new people and people who've never interacted before, please feel free to say hi. I don't often bite. I don't often bark either. And I love fantasy. Dead Gamer, welcome. Got some Nurgle's rot radiating from the mic. Yeah, that's the problem with the chroma keying right now. That's exactly the kind of thing that I'm trying to seek and destroy. But I have to do a couple of things in the coming, hopefully, weeks. And it's holiday season coming up, like it's right here. And I don't know if I'm going to be able to pull everything off soon. Depends on, like, shipping and all that stuff. But I need a new desk. I need to move everything in my studio because I want my desk to be bigger. And for it to be bigger, it's going to have to go against the back wall, or else the doors that are around my desk here aren't going to be able to open. And then the place where I put it, all of my board games are there, so I'm going to have to find a way to move those. And I'm kind of thinking L-shaped desk, take up a corner, have board games on the part that I'm not using for video purposes. I don't know. Nothing's easy around here. It's such a weirdly designed house, weirdly designed room. It's not as big as I would like it to be. Boo-hoo, poor me. Now taking donations for a new house. New job, new house. Let's shrink me down. Ah! That's always slightly painful. I don't know if you knew that. But my pain is worth every ounce of your pleasure. All right, we're getting too real. We're going to play HeroQuest. HeroQuest is a game for gamers. I'm really good at this. Spreading this link around just one more place real quick. I run to the Discord and actually make sure people in my Discord know that I'm live. That's something I'm not that good at doing. I need to get it to where it's automated. And then yep. We'll just go ahead and plop this into the Avalon Hill. Discord as well. Quest 7. Mythic talk. Super limited card game talk. Still people just now finding out about the HeroQuest card game. And the really limited one. Streaming now. And asking Avalon Hill, hey, what's this? When's it coming back? And those of us who know are just like, shh, we don't talk about that around here. All right, Ward Icon, good morning. Cheers. Absolutely. Golden Zelda cup full of coffee. I drank my coffee slowly today. I had a really slow start. Slow start today. Wasn't in a hurry to do anything. Get that music going for y'all. Moseth, good morning. Thank you. I worked really hard on the thumbnail today. I figure I'm tired of just the red tree thumbnail. I need to make sure people know exactly what's about to happen. At the doctor's waiting to get the vaccine. Yeah, I got mine. I got my booster too. My booster knocked me out cold. My booster almost killed me, but I'm good now. Well, if we're talking about that vaccine, what some on the internet have kindly coined the Backstreet Boys International Tour vaccine. Because for a while there was kind of a lockdown on what we could talk about, how we could talk about that topic. So people were like, Backstreet Boys reunion tour. Got that one last week. So new one, new vax. If you guys are interested, let me see. I've got some emoji. I'm going to try to use some emoji in the chat. Shingles vac. Gotcha. Well, that's weird. Did it work? Heck no, it didn't work. Show my emojis. Show my custom emoji. Since I'm in Streamlabs, if somebody has access to my emoji that you get whenever you do super chats, they need to reduce the age limit for the shingles. Well, I've got shingles at 24. I didn't know there was an age limit for that. Oh my god. You're not supposed to get them. It doesn't show up right in my chat. I don't know if it shows up right on my screen. I can see my screen, but it's so tiny. Because of all the crap that I have on my second monitor that you guys can't see. Does that show up as a shield for you, Ward Icon? Trying to see if it shows up as a shield in my preview. There should be other emoji as well. But I'm not currently at a place where I can screw around with my membership settings. No, that doesn't show up as a shield. Well, what the heck? That's alright. We won't worry about that right now. In fact, right now, we'll just get right back into it. It might not be, the text might not be shield. It might be, the shield should be a badge that appears next to your name. Well, I'll test all that stuff maybe tomorrow and try to get it fixed. I have things there for you guys to be able to use and appear next to your name and such to show that you are fellow Amalgam Army members. But it may not be working correctly. And then the custom emojis and stuff, when I got monetized, YouTube was like, hey, well, I mean, it was automated, you know, it was just the same message you always get no matter who you are. It's like, hey, if you want, you can have these things you can give your followers and subscribers whenever they give you money. And I'm like, sure, I guess. So somebody wants to get that, $2, I think, and then you should have access to whatever emoji I had, custom emoji I have, and if enough people do it, then they unlock another tier and I can add more emoji in there. Patchwork designed the emoji that I currently have. They're little cartoon character versions of me and some of the other folks that are friends of the channel. But, anyways, on to the game. One more drink of coffee and I'm going in. Let's do it. Ward Icon, thank you so much for the donation. It's not necessary. Thank you very much for the $5. You are amazing. You should have already had access. I hope that wasn't to test the access, because you should already have access. If they're not done through super thanks or whatever they are, I'm so sorry. Because I'm not intelligent enough to have stuck around and tested things out and seen what the differences were in between membership and super thanks and all of that. And I'm not trying to be a salesman here. I'm just saying it's there because YouTube told me to offer it to folks. And I'm like, why not? But, oh man, thank you anyway. Tabletop Simulator as well. I wanted to mention that. I've gotten messages from folks who want to play Tabletop Simulator HeroQuest with me. I want to play it. We will play it. I'm going to mix in that content with some of the other stuff that's going on. So I think next Monday will be a Tabletop Simulator day. And we will play with one of the folks who follows the channel. I know Giles is ready and willing to be my Zargon whenever I take these heroes out of Return of the Witchlord. And maybe we can play as far into past the Elf and Barbarian expansions and Wizards of Morcar and against the Ogre Horde. Maybe we can even take those heroes into Giles expansions. Wouldn't that be something? That would be a collaboration for the ages. But there's a lot of other folks who have the Tabletop Simulator version of HeroQuest, and it would be awesome to play with them right here on the channel, so we will be doing that. And I'm going to try to make next Monday the day that happens. This Monday, I want to do some HeroQuest, and then Wednesday we'll do Warhammer Quest. But now, load game. Yeah, I have zero experience with TTS, but I'm ready. I'm ready and willing to learn. We have a total of 5 gold between us. We have just enough money to buy some bread to break apart. But we're not worried about bread. We're worried about the undead. And now it's time to start Quest 7. The Forgotten Legion. You have escaped from the Witchlord, but it will not be long before he pursues you. The halls through which you now pass are guarded by the Forgotten Legion, the elite of the Witchlord's army. They are led by Skullmar. In combat they are to be feared, for they bear the scars of 1,000 battles, each one a victory for chaos. You will be safe only when you find the wooden exit door. We'll place Water of Healing in the spell ring. We're finally all back together as a group. Quest 7 was rough. It was very rough. Jeez. There's no traps in here, are there? No secret doors either. End our turn. Have Pickle go out into the hallway and search for traps? No. So, this next room does not allow us any opportunities to hide at the corners. In fact, we will be quite stuck once we begin, and we'll have to bully our way into the room. Can we search for secret doors out here? No. But here we go. He's got his shield, his crossbow, his helmet, and his chainmail. He's got... What do you have? No, don't give the chainmail to stab George, you fool. Whoops. He just took off his clothes and gave them to stab George. He's got the plate armor, the shield, the longsword, helmet, and a spare set of chainmail in case he needs it. He has... Oh, we need to give the chainmail to the dwarf. Because he's got nothing. Please equip the chainmail. Oh no, he's got plate armor. That's why. Whoa! What happened? Did I just search for treasure accidentally? Yes, I did. Good grief. Let's get rid of this guy. Now we know. Now we know about the Chaos Warrior. Equip the longsword. Attack. Jeez, that could have been a terrible start to all of this. Chaos Warrior stomping my wizard into the ground. That's exactly what I need. He has plate armor, longsword, shield, and helmet. That's perfect. We are now in the configuration that I would like to be to open this door. Here we go. Pickle Son of Pickle has found the Forgotten Legion. They are encased in a solid block of ice that appears impregnable. Wow. This is probably the most fearsome of any scene I have seen. Thank God for ice. Good morning, Matt. And thank you for dropping in. I don't trust this at all. I'm keeping my heroes really close together. Tight formation. We're gonna go one at a time. I hate this. Because I know they're gonna wake. Oh, God! The ice in the room shatters. What have you done? The Forgotten Legion is free. No! Ah! We're all gonna die. Of course you would go after the wizard. Of course you would go after the wizard. We have got to get out of here. Skullmar! I wonder if I take out Skullmar first, if everybody will simply fall to the ground dead. This is absolutely a problem. Absolutely a problem. Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh man. People just keep attacking me. They just keep attacking. Oh my God. They just keep attacking. My wizard's gonna die. I don't know how he avoided that attack from the Chaos Warrior, but he did. All right. Fantastic. Wizard's probably gonna die. Boy, if ever there was a time I had to save Scum, it might have to be now. He's gonna cast Pass Through Rock. Why can't I move? Did I roll a 2 or some crap? It does not appear as though I can actually do anything. Huh. Maybe this is what we need to do. I've opened the door. I'm not allowed to search for traps out here. Maybe... Oh, man. Wizard's gonna die. There's no ifs, ands, or buts about that. I can give him a defense potion. I can give him a healing potion. I'm gonna have to do that. I'm gonna have to give him a defense potion. And he's gonna have to use his healing potion and his defense potion. Stab George is going to drink a heroic brew. Dust of Disappearance. I might actually need to use that for this one. We'll just use it. Why not? End turn, and let's start dying. There would be a zombie at the end of this corridor. How horrible. What a terrible night for a curse, as they say. Nobody else is going to attack the elf. That skeleton has made sure of that. Yeah, I know. Barbarian can get attacked 2 more times now. Dwarf can get attacked 2 more times. Wizard can get attacked by the Chaos Warriors and die easily. He's gonna die. That wizard's gonna die. Yep, wizard's about to die. There goes the wizard. Amadeus has been killed.
We sense their dark presence.
I don't know if you heard that. He says, "We sense their dark presence." Yeah, no kidding. No crap, we sense their dark presence. Well, he's allowed to move through monsters, so that's what he's gonna do. Goodbye. Stab. Going to attack that skeleton, move right into his place. He's going to attack that skeleton, move right into his place. And we're gonna call that good for this turn. And we're gonna work on clearing out this room. This is almost every monster that comes with the game. So I'm not too worried. I wish I hadn't lost my wizard, but it was inevitable in a room like this. Absolutely inevitable. I hate you all. Alright. My turn yet? Let's go. Hero's turn. First thing we're going to do, get rid of this stupid zombie. Walk in his place. We'll have the elf attack with longsword. Move out of the way. Have barbarian attack with longsword. He's got 1 body point left, then he's going to move out of the way as well. We're going to call that turn good. Good morning, Philippe. Welcome to the stream. Thank you for dropping in. We are having a horrible time. I've been attacked by an entire legion of the undead, led by Skullmar. This is his first appearance in the game. Let us re-equip the crossbow. Can I see you? No, I cannot. I can see you, though. And I can miss you. End turn. While these guys are all being a bunch of buttheads. Yes, there we go. 2 more down. Let's see, the dwarf currently is holding the spirit blade. Nah, we can take out 2 at a time. A tough dungeon our heroes are facing, done at the doctor's. Pulled over to watch the chaos. I'm honored. I'm honored at your kind attention. This is truly a bit of a momentous one, though, for sure. I could have my barbarian go in there and try to finish him off, but I don't know. I don't know. Let's end our turn there. We're doing doorway combat. I used courage and rock skin spells here. That's a good idea. Unfortunately, the rock spells died with the wizard. Ugh. We're gonna cast Sleep on the Chaos Warrior. Now it's asleep, and it's blocking everybody else from being able to attack me. Ha! And I woke it up, and I'm going to kill it. Please. Why cannot I attack you? There we go. Chaos Warrior down. 1 Chaos Warrior down. You know what I'm going to do for you guys? I'm going to zoom. I can't do it. I can't do it because I can't manipulate the scene data because of the way OBS is frozen right now. I want to zoom in on all of this for you so it's not so tiny. Alright, all I can do is weather through it. 2 more killed, end turn. Come on, come on, you think you're smart? You bunch of zombies, orcs and crap, took out my wizard. So strong, taking out a poor defenseless wizard. We have currently 3, 4, 5 skeletons, 4 mummies, 2 Chaos Warriors, and Skullmar left. I need to take out Skullmar. Skullmar's out. Congratulations, you've defeated the Legion of the Forgotten... You've defeated the leader of the Forgotten Legion, Skullmar. That's great. But I still don't feel good about our situation. We still have way too many Chaos Warriors. As in, more than 0. Ugh. Mummy out. Mummy gone. And then we get a bit of lag as the computer decides what it's going to try to do. Oh, God, Pickle stumbled into a pit trap on his way to maneuver over there. Oh man, we've got Chaos Warriors now. There's no getting out of this. I'm glad there wasn't a pit trap on that side.
They are a cruel foe.
That Chaos Warrior has 2 body points left. That one has 1 body point left. We have 2 Chaos Warriors, 4 skeletons, and 2 mummies. That right there is like a ton of the white and gray system enemies in this room. Chaos Warrior down. We have a second one. My Barbarian is going right into attack. Oh, he's missed. He's failed. He's in the middle of all of the damage now. He's in the middle of the chaos. Why did I do that? That was a terrible idea. Oh, terrible idea, Ash. Very badly done. Badly done. 3 out of 8 hit points. Not good. Four monsters left, and we all have 3 hit points each. 3 body points on each of the heroes. It's not looking good. Now the Legion should dissolve into dust. I completely agree. Unfortunately, that's not happening. We are being sorely tested. We're gonna rearrange my heroes here. Pickle's coming over here so he can get clear shots on these enemies. One more skeleton down. Mummy down. Vault Nurse, good morning. The story so far. We've began Quest 7, The Forgotten Legion. We traveled down a very short hallway, 2 tiles, opened the door, and walked right into a room full of nothing but encased in ice enemies. Every single tile in the room, save for the center row leading from the beginning door to the exit, was full of enemies. And of course, as soon as I stepped onto the last tile, they all came to life and commenced to slaughter me. Whoops, I don't want to do that. I used quite a few of my items. The wizard died. Rest in peace. Cucumber, brother of Pickle, son of Pickle. And we just have 1 Chaos Warrior left. Oh, man. Now he is dead. That's it. Very, very rough start. I picked up some items from Amadeus Cucumbers, brother of Pickle, son of Pickle, and 5 gold coins. You know what? What if I decided I didn't want to lose him right now? What if I decided... Rabbit boots? When the hell did I get rabbit boots? These magical boots give their wearer a greater chance to jump over 1 discovered trap per turn. I don't remember that. Well, it's only fair that the elf gets them. Oh, that's it. I just used them. They're gone now. I didn't even... Oh, thanks, HeroQuest. I don't want to search any of the rooms for treasure because the wandering monster in this level is a Chaos Warrior. However, there is an elixir of life. I'm gonna go bring this guy back to life. I don't know that it's worth it per se, but for lore reasons, I feel like he deserves to be brought back to life. Is that how this works? Nope, that is not how that works. In fact, in this game, it just restores the using heroes BP and MP. Now I feel like a damn fool. Well, let's go. There's a trap in front of that door. Disarm it, please. It's disarmed. Good grief. We're gonna cast the other... Oh, he's still got rapid boots. I guess he can just use them every turn. That's nice. That's nice. That's good. We're gonna cast the other Water of Healing on Happy Sneezy. He needs it now. That was just a terrible, terrible development. And okay. Come back, dwarf, and turn. We're gonna start exploring the rooms now. Traps? No traps. Secret doors? No secret doors. You have committed an act of utter barbarity. The quality inspector at this potion-making factory is doing a bad job. Good morning, XSC3, home of HeroQuest fans. That's Kurgan, all up in the chat. We're playing Return of the Witchlord Quest 7, and I've slaughtered the Forgotten Legion along with Skullmar, unfortunately losing my wizard in the process. Now we're doing some extra careful exploration. Of course, set off a spear trap. We're actually going to end our turn there and allow my elf to look for more traps. There are none. Hooray! Looking for secret doors? No secret doors. Open it. Nothing happened. End turn. Search for traps here in the hallway. There is a trap at the corner. And over there. I'm not worried about over there unless there is a secret door there. Let's get somebody out there to look for doors. No. Okay, there's no reason for me to go towards that rock, that's for sure. Better to set off a beard trap. A beard trap? Not a bear trap, a beard trap. And not a beer trap, which would be the best trap of all. You have disarmed the trap. Go disarm the trap, dwarf. Go take care of that trap, dwarf. Everybody asks, what's the dwarf do? Nobody ever asks, how is the dwarf doing? Oh, it's another rock. Oh, and there's nothing here at all. What a fantastic waste. I guess we interrupted their construction. Beer traps are totally the best traps. We'll need to invent a beer trap for HeroQuest. Beer traps only affects old wizards and dwarves? Yes. Not the young wizard that comes with HeroQuest, but like the Warhammer Quest wizard, and also the Make the Wizard Great Again 3D model of the wizard, which is the HeroQuest wizard on Thingiverse that comes with a beard, I believe. I don't know why the title. It's not like the wizard changed. to not have a beard. He was just created that way to begin with, but I love it. It's whatever, I love it. We'll have to make a beer trap for HeroQuest. So, intoxicated heroes, you can roll the dice and decide your action, but Zargon will decide where you actually go and how that action plays out. If the wizard had that potion, he would have auto-resurrected. Yeah, I've learned that all too soon, or all too late. I think that, thanks, Kurgan. Have a great day. Wherever your travels take you today. And the rabbit boots are from Skullmar. Thank you for that. I wasn't sure when I had gotten that. The text that appears on the screen, if we get any sort of alert in the game, it goes by so fast. No traps in here. Boy, did we clear out the house or what when we did that? I'm gonna have my dwarf jump over this. Well, actually, he's not. He's not gonna do that at all. Search for traps in here. Nope. Search for secret doors. Nope. And turn. Beard beer. Yeah, that's when you save the beer for later. Just store a little bit of it in your beard. Search for traps. There's no traps. Hagons! Buenos dias, mi amigo. Welcome to my stream. This took a bad turn. Just a quick recap, I started here in this room, accidentally triggered a wandering monster because I wasn't even trying to search for treasure, I just clicked it. Went down this really small corridor, and in this room, every single tile was full of bad guys except for the center row. And they all came to life as soon as I hit this last tile to open the door. Now I kind of wish that I had made a beeline through the door instead of sticking around in here because... Or actually... Yeah, that's what I wish I would have done. The first hero to step on it created this gap, but if I'd had the last hero in the party roll high enough to move all the way through and step on the tile, they still would have formed an impenetrable 4-square line, and I could have escaped that room with my wizard intact. Well, you know, we learn. That's how we learn. Okay. End turn. This is so empty and weird. It's so scary. I don't remember if I already searched for traps. There are none. I'm just gonna end his turn there. I'm gonna have him step out in the hallway and search for traps. There's one right there. Okay. He's gonna step in here and search for traps. There are none. I do misclick. I do the misclicks. Failure is just a learning experience for everyone, but the wizard, of course. The wizard's not allowed to fail. Failure means death for the wizard. Near misses are learning experiences for the wizard, but failure is certain death. I don't have a reason to go up that way unless there's a secret door, and there's not. So I'm gonna go there and end the turn, I think, unless I missed anything else. Oh, yeah. There are no secret doors. All right, now we are going to start rounding corners. What the heck is going on here? I'm gonna have that dwarf search for traps again because he can see more of the hallway, but there's no traps. And traps, just the one. Ah, there's one there. We should try to disarm that one. Now it's disarmed. Are there secret doors that I can see? No. Where is our objective? We have 2 more doors we can explore. Dwarf can walk to the end of the hallway. There's no monsters. No secret doors. And no traps. Alright. Then I'm just gonna have the elf run down the corridor and kick open this door. Really? No traps? Now I'm getting worried. We're almost completely split up. It's probably not a good idea. Remember, all attending, Wednesday is Warhammer Quest Wednesday. I will not be streaming tomorrow. Tomorrow I'm going to attempt to do some tutorial work for RPG developer Bakin. I've got a script that I've started for the layout tool, which a lot of people are looking forward to, I hope. And in addition to that, I might not finish it, so still no traps. Are there secret doors?
Secret door here.
Yes. This is not going to lead to the wooden exit door, so...
Sense their dark presence.
Oh man, I'm getting worried. A lone zombie. And now he's no more. Kick open the door. Nothing. No traps. No traps. Stab George is just gonna walk all the way to the end of the corridor. I have a feeling I'm gonna find our wooden exit door around here along the edge of the board. Happy Sneezy is going to do nothing, but in the next turn I'm gonna have him search for secret doors, and then he's gonna search for treasure. Pickle in the next turn is gonna search for secret doors.
There's a secret door here.
Uh-huh, okay. End turn. And he stepped into a pit trap. Lovely, wonderful, thanks, love it. Search for traps, there's no traps. You search for secret doors. We're all just gonna end up in the same corridor after all. So it's just a lot of alternate paths to get to the same place. Is that what you're saying? Yep, that's exactly what it is. He doesn't see any traps. Watch my barbarian walk into a dead end. Ah, spear trap. Same difference. Traps? No traps. Should play this, I have it downloaded. It is really cool. It's really, really well done. There's the occasional what the heck is going on here, and like Hagon said, it's not impossible to misclick. Let's leave the quest. Anybody want to give me any warnings about treasure? Any rooms I should look to find treasure? I almost feel like I should gather my heroes, throw them in one of these rooms, and look for treasure. But I got the rabbit boots, so I'm thinking, I don't know. I'm not going to look in the quest book. I'm going to solicit my audience. I can see there being treasure, maybe. Like in the room with the zombie, he might have something on him. But I also really don't want to go room to room trying it out because I don't want to wake up Chaos Warriors. God, I wish we could buy more stuff for the wizard at the shop. I think my experience playing this has really led me into a lot of ideas for how I would like my campaign to go. I really wanted to play a lot more HeroQuest in order to get an idea of balance. Search the room with all the dead guys in it. Who seconds that? Does anybody second that notion? If I don't misclick the end turn, I'll do that. I'll spend time running back to just that room with my dwarf and barbarian, since I already had my elf leave. He's like, I'm getting out of here. Get in there. All right. That works for me. That's all I need. That's all the validation I need. Be somebody, baby. Be somebody. It's a Chaos Warrior, isn't it? It's just a Chaos. It's literally just a Chaos Warrior. Ooh, narrowly dodged a spear trap. Probably don't have another one of those, do we? Nope. Oh, there's a pit trap. Thank you. Thank you for the pit trap. I appreciate that. Nice. Really, really nice. Mozeth, Dead Gamer, all pressuring. All pressuring me. Good for you, I give in to peer pressure. It is my duty as a streamer. Mozeth's like, I second that, but you're like fifth in line. Everybody else is like, yeah, do it. Not really, but come on, let's go. Maybe we forgot something. Maybe the wizard has something in his robes that we can use yet for our quest. You looked at the quest book, so you'll stay quiet. Fair enough. Fair enough. The quest book says, the first person to search this room will find 18 Chaos Warriors. If you don't have enough Chaos Warrior minis, just proxy using every other miniature that comes with the game. $50 gold coins. Alright. I found 50 gold coins in the room with the dead folks. I'm not going to put another hero in there. Where else should I go? I really blink twice if the room with the zombie has treasure in it, because I have a strong suspicion about that room. It's so out of place and so off-putting. It's not off-putting. It's well, yeah. There's something about it that puts me off. Dead Gamer says blink blink, although I'm not sure that that's made in sincerity. I feel like it's more of a just do it. Blink twice for maybe. Let's go. I'm gonna get my heroes through that room. Search on the way out. And then if there is a Chaos Warrior, I'm just gonna run. So I think I'm going to have... I'd like to talk about... Do you want me to speak up if you did everything? Yes. If I did everything, you can tell me. Just get out of there. if my reward for that room of horrors truly was get out, I'm going. You don't have to tell me twice. I'm getting out of here. I was gonna say, if my reward for that room of horror and death truly was just a pair of boots that look like rabbit feet, which is what I'm going to imagine them as, because why wouldn't I? Oh, I just leave quest. I don't know why. I'm being silly. I'm being dumb. Rest in peace, cucumber. Main treasure you were already given. It was the boots and a pass-through rock, I guess, scroll. Okay. All right. That's completely fair. We are going to go ahead and make sure the wizard is ready for the next playthrough. So I'm going to read the quest notes, and I'll read them the next time as well. And then we'll name the wizard, and then I'll close it, reopen, and make sure that he's got all of his items, just to help me remind myself. He needs to be given a bunch of daggers and the staff. So quest 8, because we have plenty of time, the Forbidden Caverns. No man has ever entered the Forbidden Caverns before. Even Lord Tome can tell little of what lies before you. It is said that the passages are filled with the walking dead, mindless servants of Morcar. You must also be wary of the caverns themselves, for they are ready to collapse at any time. You must find the wooden exit door to continue your quests. Great. That means we have falling rock traps, doesn't it? Cravendall Games, thank you so much for the $5 donation in memorial for the wizard. It's very kind. While I'd rather have the wizard back than the money, because no cost could ever equal the memories that I've shared with him, I can at least use the dollar bills to wipe my tears. So, the new wizard. We have been through more wizards than any other hero, easily. We've lost one barbarian. I think we've lost maybe only one dwarf, because this is a pretty old dwarf. We've lost 3 or 4 elves. I want to say maybe just 3 elves. But we have lost something like 5 wizards this entire campaign. Collection of campaigns. Continuous campaign. I had 6 total party kills in Quest 8 before I made it through. Was that... I have to know. Was that playing the classic tabletop game? Or was it in the app? I'm curious. Oh, in this app? Ouch. Ouch. See, you do have the advantage of being as meta as you want to be. In other words, making the moves that you know have to be the best, as opposed to letting other players decide for their characters. There's magic in having multiplayer. Don't get me wrong. I love this game multiplayer. It is a bit lonely playing it, even if I have other folks with me. I'm still playing it solo here, and that experience doesn't come close to playing it multiplayer. But at least you do have the advantage of, well, I know the wizard can do this, go here, and still do X or Y on the next turn. You can be meta about it. And in real life, it's no fun to do that with other players. Like, go there, do this. Because, you know, they're trying to play and have fun. You were running out of character names. Well, we're going to name the wizard. We're going to follow the tradition that we have established right here. The first person to come up with a name, that will be the wizard's first name, and the second person to come up with a name, no matter the timing and no matter the name, as long as it's safe for work, that will be the wizard's surname. So while you guys are getting those out, And we might even do a middle name if you guys are fast enough. I want to do a speak deck, which I have. Damn it, Elveiler. I think. You guys were really fast. Glenn Davis, thank you for popping in and welcome to the stream. Don't hate me. I don't hate you. I'm just disappointed. Yeah, thank goodness they beat you this time. But I tell you what, Zucchini will be the name of the elf if I lose this elf for any reason. I will honor your, because I know that it took you a lot of time to get all of that typed out versus the quick names that came out up there. So we'll do. I don't think Gravendall meant to name the wizard who. I'm going to be as ridiculous as I want today. This is going to be a powerful. Oh, you did? You did mean that? Can I move that cursor back? No. What a pain. I'm going to call him Doctor Who. Jerkin. Gherkin. Thaddeus. Flamius. Ted Gamer is changing his vote. It's too late. The elf will be Zucchini. Or if I happen to lose anybody else except for the wizard, Zucchini will go right into it. So here's the story with this one. Center room in HeroQuest is either a boss room or a tough room, Ash. Yep, that's usually the case. There are exceptions to that rule. Quests 2 and 3 in the game system use it a lot more conservatively. And we find our bosses and the central challenges of the mechanics of those quests outside of the center room. It's okay. Sounds like we have some total party kills coming up to Yuzuki. Don't tell me that. Ah, I can't deal with you guys today. The wizard's lore. The party's like, all right, this is getting ridiculous. We cannot keep a magic user. They keep dying. For whatever reason, we've lost so many good friends. Some oddballs, to be sure. And nobody has quite lived up to Bardock the wizard, who went around slapping Chaos Warriors as if they were Bob Ross's paintbrush. So they put out an advert, and the advert read, yes, but when you opened that first door, you didn't see what was coming? No, all of the minis were laid out on the board. Of course I saw what was coming. Why? That was a tough room, yeah. The mechanics of it didn't work out like them immediately being active, though. They didn't activate when I opened the first door. So they put out an ad. It's gonna hurt my checkbook if I keep doing memorials. No more memorials. Unless you want to do one for a total party kill. No, that's okay. You've absolutely helped a ton. You don't have to keep doing that. It's up to you. I'm not gonna tell you to or to not. I just hope that there are channel benefits you can take advantage of. However, back to my lore. They put out an advert that was like, we need a serious, experienced, never mind the fact that it's always me playing the wizard, experienced wizard who can hold their own in a tussle, who know how to handle themselves in a dungeon, who know when to keep their distance. Hello, Stream Elements bot. Please, now, as soon as possible. The Empire demands it. We're fighting chaos, etc., etc. And this wizard comes up, sees the advert, and says, "Now is my chance." So he's got this extravagant name because he's full of pride. I did run to the room. That is exactly what I did. I had the strategy all too late to move my behindmost character to the front of the tile so that I could have that impenetrable line of defense. But as soon as the first character moved up to the door, it was the end of our turn, and they got in between us. They filled the gap, and they made it impossible. Not even Pass-Through Rock could help me, which I cast that thinking, pass-through enemy, that is absolutely not the mechanic, so I acted a little bit in haste there. It was foolish. Instead of doing that, I should have cast Genie, or I don't know, anything else. So they're like, "What is your name?" And he's like, "It's Doctor." And they're like, "Doctor who?" And he's like, "Sure. Doctor Who, Gherkin, Thaddeus." And every time he says a name, they're just looking at him as if they're very unimpressed. They're like, "Okay." And then he's like, "Flamius." And they're, oh, okay. Maybe this is the one. Maybe this is the guy who will survive the Witch Lord's dungeons. Either that, or they're running through these caverns. There's no time to stop and post an advert. They're actually still in the middle of the adventure. They're in the dungeons, and when they get to the point where they're safe, they don't have any monsters behind them. They've made it through the wooden door. They've closed and locked it behind them. They run into this wizard, and they're like, "Oh, good. We actually need a wizard. What's your name?" And he's like, "It's Doctor." And as soon as he says that, all of the other heroes are like, "Your name's Flamius. Come on, let's go. Your name's Thaddeus. Your name's Gherkin. I don't know why I keep saying Gherkin. Is it Gherkin or Gherkin? They all call him these different names, and he's like, None of those are my name, but okay, I'll go with you." The next time we play, we will be Quest 8. We actually get to start the center room this time. We see the spiral staircase. I really like the song. Who picked up his stuff? It was the elf, right? Yes. So we're going to give him a dagger. We're going to give him a staff. We're going to give him a dagger. We're going to give him a dagger. And oh, we're going to give him a dagger. And then we're going to exit. And then we're going to reopen the app and see if it worked. No, it didn't work. I mean, he's here. He has his name. We'll have to give him his items here in this screen. That's okay. No problem. Give the dagger. Give all the daggers to the wizard. He's going to be a dagger-throwing fool from now on. And I almost want to give him the spell scrolls too, but I mean, does it matter? Now with only 9 minutes left, I won't be able to get through this. But I will talk a little bit more about the campaign that I want to build, that I am building. I'm just trying to get a framework together right now because I don't want to go through and have to change major parts of it after the fact. So, hey, his name... I gotta type his name out again. Doctor Who, Gherkin, Thaddeus, Flamius. I guess if that's going to be a thing, I'm going to have to look at the save file and see if I can mess with that a little bit. Or else just remember it and fix it next stream. Anyways, we're going to put a couple of items in the shop for the wizard. Things that you can at least rebuy if you lose your wizard. I'm going to give myself space for as many artifact cards as come with a expansion, or I'm going to say as many cards as comes with an expansion. I'm going to use the cards that I get for treasure and equipment, and the equipment's going to be for the wizard, just to give him a little bit more oomph. Nothing that's going to increase his attack, because he's not an attacking character in my mind. He's a magic caster. But I'd love to sell a scroll that allows you to use any one of your spells a second time without any risk or anything. Just a consumable. I would like to sell amulets and rings that the wizard can wear. And if the wizard is wearing, say, the air ring, this will make one of the air spells passive, and you are able to use it ad infinitum. It's not going to be one of the particularly powerful air spells, but it's going to be one of them, and that's going to make the air spells a little bit more versatile. It's going to give a little bit more versatility to the wizard. Or to the elf, because if the elf equips it, of course, and the elf has those spells from the wizard deck, then the elf will be able to use that stuff. I would like to make 4 such rings. 1 fire, 1 earth, 1 water, 1 air. I have to decide which spells I would like to be passive. When you bring in a brand new party and you don't have any gold, you'll have to save up for this, but because I think I'd like for them to be like 400 or 500 gold apiece. But if you've got gold from your previous playthroughs, then you won't have any problems acquiring 1 or 2 right off the bat. And I think it would really appeal to folks who are trying to collect everything. So right off the bat, the air spell that I would make passive so that the wizard could use it every turn. I mean, it would take up an action still, but I mean, the air spell that I would allow you to use every turn without losing it. That's a tough one. And I might have to make the air spell more expensive. I think Swift Wind, the earth spell that I would like to make infinity. That's a tough one. I'd probably have to ask you guys. I don't know if I would want to do rock skin or pass through rock, because both of them are pretty low useful in my opinion. Pass through rock would make it to where that would make exploration a little bit more interesting. Rock skin just gives you 1 extra combat die, and I think that it's worth spending the action to get rock skin. For the 1 combat die, I don't think that's a terrible trade-off. Doing that infinity doesn't feel like it's a terrible imbalance either. I might do rock skin. But Pass-Through Rock, that would be pretty interesting. Being able to cast Pass-Through Rock on multiple heroes and on yourself might be the way to go. Because it always comes with that risk of, if you end up in a place that's just solid rock, you're done. You die. Water of Healing. The spell may be cast on any hero, including yourself. Nope, because infinite healing would break the game. Veil of Mist. Move unseen through spaces that are occupied by monsters. That's a solid maybe. Sleep. This spell puts a monster into a deep sleep. I'm not sure. Probably Veil of Mist. But then Veil of Mist combined with Swift Wind. The air spell. The air spells has Tempest. That's a guaranteed miss its next turn. Veil of Mist has you could cause boss monsters to miss their turns infinity. That would break the game, so can't do that. Got to do Swift Wind. Therefore, Sleep or Veil of Mist. Sleep or Veil of Mist. If I do Veil of Mist, I don't want to do Pass-Through Rock. I'll say Sleep. I'll say Sleep for the water spells. That'll be the spell that becomes passive when you buy the water ring. Oh no, I don't know. I kind of like Veil of Mist more. And it makes more sense because what does sleep have to do with water, right? Fire spells are OP as heck. And I feel like that's one of the ones that should be a higher cost. Maybe I saw folks say Fire of Wrath, and I was immediately like, no, that's an attack spell. That'd break the game. But looking at these, Ball of Flame is 2 body points of damage, and Courage is 2 extra attack dice. I wouldn't want those. I wouldn't want those to be the ones you could cast infinity. So Fire of Wrath actually doesn't seem that bad, because it is just 1 body point of damage. The monster has a 33% chance of defending against the 1 body point of damage. And I do want folks to have this stuff to affect their game in my campaign. I do want these. So Fire of Wrath, it'll be Fire of Wrath after all. So of course it would be Fire of Wrath that gets to be cast every single turn. I might put in a requirement that you have to say it like that whenever you cast it, though, if you're wearing the ring. So Sleep could be used to make the monster miss their turn infinitely. That's a good point. And you have to roll a 6. You've got a 16.6% chance of breaking it. And then the wizard could actually do it to every monster that's not undead. So yeah, it'll have to be Veil of Mist. So there we go. With you guys' help, I would say Swift Wind. Not sure about the Earth spell yet. Veil of Mist and Fire of Wrath. Swift Wind. I've got 1 vote for Pass-Through Rock. And I will do Pass-Through Rock. I'll settle on Pass-Through Rock, or I'll settle on Rock Skin if I get 2 votes for Rock Skin. What do you guys think? Because I'm torn. These are pretty much at a tie for me. Pass-Through Rock? That's 2 votes for Pass-Through Rock. I do technically have 9 people. Elviler says pass. Ward Icon. Oh, Ward Icon says Rock Skin. Okay, so that's Gravendal and Elviler for Pass-Through Rock. Ward Icon for Rock Skin. Dead Gamer said Pass-Through Rock. And I'm not going to do heal body because that would break all kinds of things. I think Pass Through Rock is going to win. So it makes it pretty interesting. It makes it dangerous. And I don't think it would be abused because you could absolutely just die. Pass Through Falling Rock, wink wink. You're right. That does make it more useful as a utility spell when a hero triggers a Falling Rock trap. And it allows me to make lots of Falling Rock traps in my campaign. Thank you for that. Thank you. You just justified a bunch of Falling Rock traps. You guys will enjoy this a lot. So, great. We've decided what 4 of the treasures are going to be for my campaign. I'm actually not sure. I have 3 different campaigns that I want to do, one right after the other, because this is the rise and fall of Zargon, the rise of chaos. Things get intense. I've doubled the amount of enemy types from the game system, doubled the minis, and I've damn near tripled the heroes so that there's lots of selection. And we'll be getting to see previews of the different heroes that I make in shorts that are going to come in the coming weeks. I've got to finish kit bashing my Talisman minis into HeroQuest minis, and then you guys will get to see those. And I'll be looking for ideas as well. So if you guys have ideas for heroes that you would like to see in a game system like this, either ones that you've made or you would just like to lend an idea for a skill or something, that would be pretty cool. I almost said ones that other people have made, but I don't want you to be like, yeah, use this guy that somebody else made without their permission. I don't think anybody would do that, but just to clear the air with that. So there's still a lot to do with that. Let me know if you'd like to see any of those in my system. I would absolutely like to see... Well, I'm going to be doing, first of all of the base, the 2021 heroes, mythic, expansions, all of the ones that are available, they're going to have the exact same stats, abilities, everything. But I'm going to use Citadel classic old hammer type miniatures to represent them for the system that I'm building. So automatically, anybody who wants to play my scenarios will have access to, unless Zargon for some reason says otherwise, of course, any of the, I think, 9 available heroes. So your base 4, Wizard, Barbarian, Elf, Dwarf, then Druid, Warlock, Knight, and Bard, and Rogue. They're all getting into the game, all 9. And I think there were 11 that come with Talisman. HeroQuest has 4, and then Warhammer Quest has a few. So that altogether, I should be able to have 18. I should be able to have 18 heroes that are all distinct from one another and cater to different playstyles. That's going to be my challenge, balancing all of that. But I would love to see any number of those in your system once they have been converted for use proper. Then for the monsters, I'm using Skaven from the White Dwarf magazine that mentions stats for Skaven warriors, rat ogres, white seers, and troll. I have trolls from Dragon Strike that I'm going to use, but I would love to use the actual Citadel troll mini. That mini is like $50 on eBay, so that's going to have to be something that I save up for. But when I present the game, it would be so awesome to use the mini that was suggested by White Dwarf. I do have 2 rat ogres. Actually, I think I have 3. I'm really happy with the fact that I have 3 rat ogres to use. So you guys will actually get to see the rat ogres. You get to see plenty of different Skaven minis, all from that era, all 94, 96 Skaven not the new ones. And white seers. I have, I believe, 2, and I'll use 2 for the campaign. The idea is extensibility and expansion, but keeping it accessible, which I can't really do in terms of like, I'm using these expensive miniatures and stuff. You should too. If you want to use proxies, use proxies. What troll am I looking to get? I'll show you because it's a specific troll. 1 second. I'm running past stream time, but I had to talk about this stuff. This one. Feel free to screen capture or whatever, anybody. The stats. This troll moves 6 squares. He has 3 attack dice, 4 defend dice, 1 body point, and 1 mind point. The reason he has 1 body point is because this is a UK white dwarf, and obviously is referencing the UK version of the game. I don't know if I would keep the body point stat. I think I'm going to keep the body point stats for all of them, because actually, like the white seer, they considered giving him more than 1 body point. He actually has 4, which is very, very powerful for UK HeroQuest, or European HeroQuest, I should say. HeroQuest. He moves 6 squares, has 3 attack dice, 3 defend dice. He's just a wizardly mouse, but he's got 4 body points, 4 times that of the troll. The rat ogre even has 1 body point, which boggles my mind. I don't understand that at all. But I guess at the end of the day, they're just overgrown rats that our wizened warriors will be able to fell with ease. Finally, the Skaven warriors, 1 body, 1 mind, 2 attack, 2 defend, moves 12 squares, and they're going to be used en masse. I have so many Skaven minis, although I did buy extra so that I could write another campaign called the Skittering Horde, which completely replaces the campaign system of the Gathering Storm. We'll be looking at that stuff probably next year. So, anytime. Check my collection when I get home, get back to you, or looking for any of those other guys. I am always looking for... I don't... So, I've never seen this Skaven warrior out in the wild. I have Skaven, right? I've got plenty of Skaven, but I've not seen this guy in anything that I've gotten before, so I'm not sure where he's from. Because when I look for Skaven warriors, I don't ever see that guy. But if you've got one of those guys, let me know. The trolls are hard to find, though. They're hard to find. Well, they're not hard to find, but they're hard to justify. They're expensive boys. All right, folks. This was fun talking shop, and the more I talk about it, the more imaginative I actually get, and I wish that I could stay and talk more, but I must go. I must depart. 10:30, 10:41 actually. I'm late. Enjoy the stubble. It's going after today. It's going to be trimmed back down to a more roguish length the next time you see me. Well, in my recorded videos, I've already recorded. It'll all be here, but it's feeling crazy. It's feeling very out of character, and it needs to go. Here's some beard trap ASMR, and I'm going to get this mess sorted. It won't sort the rest of this mess, but, you know, at least the hair will be taken care of. Thank you guys for dropping in. I appreciate you as always. Thank you very much for the kind donations. You guys are so cool. So cool and so fun to banter with while I'm going through playing my games. Join me for Warhammer Quest Wednesday. check out the rest of the videos on here, and anybody else who wants to collaborate with me using Tabletop Simulator, feel free to reach out. You can shoot me a message on Discord. You can comment on this video. I'll see it in the comments, not in the chat after I close the chat, but like in the comments, I'll always see that stuff. And you can send me an email to me if you want. It's rewonderland@gmail.com. I check my email a few times a day since it gets pretty busy, not because of this stuff, but just because people like to sign me up for junk, apparently, and I got to clear my folders out. Till next time, folks. Bye for now.